In this video, we're covering 10 best post-apocalyptic series you should watch right now. From deadly pandemics and frozen worlds to alien invasions and nuclear disasters. These shows explore life after civilization collapses and survival becomes the only priority. Some stories are emotional and hopeful, others are intense and brutal, and a few are pure chaos. Each series shows how people adapt, fight, and rebuild in a broken world.
Bad people ruled the earth. They were greedy and self-destructive. So nature made everyone sick.
At number 10, we have Sweet Tooth. Created by Jim Mickle and Beth Schwartz, this fantasy-infused apocalypse drama is set in a world devastated by a deadly virus known as the Great Crumble. At the same time, hybrid children, born part human, part animal, begin appearing mysteriously. The story follows Gus, a gentle deer boy played by Christian Convery, who leaves the safety of his secluded forest home to search for answers about his mother. Along the way, he is protected by Tommy Jeopard, played by Nonso Annesley, a hardened survivor with a hidden heart. The series blends dark survival themes with emotional warmth, creating a unique tone that feels like a grim fairy tale set at the end of civilization. It got an IMDb rating of 7.8, and it is available on Netflix.
Survivor. In accordance with the emergency executive orders, you've been selected for exposure to an experimental substance.
I've seen it all.
At number 9, we have Z Nation, created by Carl Schaefer and Craig Engler. This zombie series takes a wildly different approach compared to darker entries in the genre. After a zombie outbreak destroys the United States, a group of survivors must transport Alvin Murphy, the only known survivor of the zombie bite, across the country because his blood may contain the cure. Led by Roberta Warren, played by Kelda Smith, the group faces unpredictable threats, mutated zombies, and morally complicated decisions. The show mixes humor, chaos, and intense action while still exploring loyalty and sacrifice. It doesn't take itself too seriously, but it still delivers real stakes and emotional moments. It got an IMDb rating of 6.7, and it is available on Fubo TV.
Ouvre cette porte! Tu nous sors d'ici maintenant. Je suis en train de vous sauver la vie. Si on ne décolle pas d'ici, le lever du soleil va tous nous tuer.
At number 8, we have Into the Night, created by Jason George. This high-concept thriller begins with a terrifying premise. The sun suddenly becomes lethal, killing everything in its path. A group of airplane passengers must continuously fly westward to stay in the darkness and avoid the deadly radiation. The confined setting of the aircraft intensifies every conflict, forcing strangers from different countries and backgrounds to work together under extreme pressure. Pauline Etienne and Laurent Capellito lead a strong international cast. The show is fast-paced, tense, and filled with moral dilemmas as supplies dwindle and trust becomes fragile. It got an IMDb rating of 7.4, and it is available on Netflix. At number 7, we have The 100. Developed by Jason Rothenberg, this long-running sci-fi drama begins nearly a century after nuclear war wipes out civilization. 100 juvenile prisoners are sent from a space station back to Earth to determine whether the planet is survivable. Led by Clark Griffin, played by Eliza Taylor, and Bellamy Blake, played by Bob Morley, the group quickly learns that survival is far more complicated than expected. The series evolves into a morally complex epic involving tribal societies, artificial intelligence, and political warfare. It constantly challenges the idea of right versus wrong, showing how leadership decisions can reshape humanity's future. It got an IMDb rating of 7.6, and it is available to buy on Apple TV.
This is Snowpiercer. This is how we survive.
At number 6, we have Snowpiercer, developed by Josh Friedman and later guided by Graham Manson. This adaptation imagines a frozen Earth where the last survivors live aboard a massive train that circles the globe endlessly. Davey Diggs stars as Andre Layton, a former detective from the oppressed Ale section who begins a revolution against the rigid class system on board. Jennifer Connelly plays Melanie Cavill, a brilliant yet morally complex authority figure. The train's 1001 cars create a moving society divided by wealth and privilege, making the series a sharp commentary on inequality and power. It got an IMDb rating of 6.9, and it is available on AMC+.
The mission of the vaults should be important to everyone.
People are going to come after you.
Ain't much stage cleanup here, Volty.
At number 5, we have Fallout, created by Graham Wagner and Geneva Robertson Warren. This adaptation of the iconic video game franchise presents a retro-futuristic world destroyed by nuclear war. Ella Purnell plays Lucy McLean, a sheltered vault resident who ventures into the radioactive wasteland to find her missing father. She crosses paths with the Ghoul, portrayed by Walton Goggins, and Maximus, played by Aaron Moten. The series blends dark humor, brutal action, and sharp social commentary about corporate greed and survivalism. Its detailed world building and tonal balance make it one of the strongest modern apocalypse dramas. It got an IMDb rating of 8.4, and it is available on Prime Video.
I don't know if you can hear me. Do not enter the city. It's not what they promised. It belongs to the dead now.
At number 4, we have The Walking Dead. Developed by Frank Darabont and based on Robert Kirkman's comic series, this show defined the zombie genre for a generation. Andrew Lincoln stars as Rick Grimes, a sheriff who awakens from a coma to find a world overrun by walkers. Over multiple seasons, the series explores shifting alliances, brutal survival choices, and the rebuilding of fractured communities. Characters like Daryl Dixon and Michonne became cultural icons as the story examined how humans often become more dangerous than the undead. It got an IMDb rating of 8.1, and it is available on Netflix. At number 3, we have The Last of Us, created by Craig Mazin and Neil Druckmann. This emotional survival drama is set after a fungal infection turns most of humanity into violent creatures. Pedro Pascal plays Joel, a hardened smuggler tasked with escorting Ellie, portrayed by Bella Ramsey, across a devastated United States. Ellie may be humanity's only hope for a cure. What makes this series stand out is its emotional depth and powerful character development. It focuses not only on survival, but also on love, grief, and the sacrifices required to protect the ones we care about. It got an IMDb rating of 8.5, and it is available on HBO Max.
Hay algo más.
At number 2, we have The Eternaut, created by Bruno Stagnaro and based on the legendary Argentine graphic novel. This gripping sci-fi drama begins when a mysterious toxic snowfall kills anyone it touches in Buenos Aires. Ricardo Darín stars as Juan Salvo, a man determined to protect his family while uncovering the truth behind the deadly phenomenon. As the story expands, it reveals a much larger alien threat manipulating events from the shadows. The show combines intimate family drama with large-scale invasion suspense, giving it a powerful emotional core. It got an IMDb rating of 7.3, and it is available on Netflix.
Some say sight was taken from them by God to heal the earth.
Now, it will come for us.
If we kill the babies, they might leave us alone.
No! I stand with Bubba Boss!
At number 1, we have C, created by Stephen Knight. This visually ambitious series imagines a future where a virus has left humanity blind. Society has adapted entirely around sound and heightened senses. Jason Momoa stars as Baba Voss, a fierce warrior and tribal leader whose children are born with the ability to see, a dangerous gift in a world that fears vision as witchcraft. The action choreography is uniquely designed around blindness, making every battle intense and grounded. It explores power, faith, and survival in a radically transformed civilization. It got an IMDb rating of 7.6, and it is available on Apple TV+. So those are the 10 best post-apocalyptic series you should watch right now. From emotional survival journeys to high-stakes political revolutions, each show offers a different vision of the end. Happy binge watching.